Hi, George BRUNO here, also known as the Sultan of Silver, and I'm going to show you how to trim and groom your short beard to perfection. Stay tuned. You've heard me say in the past, I'm not a big lineup guy. I'm not one of those guys that does the temple shaving, the temple area where you make a perfect line, it kind of comes to a point, and then they do that perfect C-shape kind of thing. That looks good on a lot of people. It doesn't look good on me. I know that. And I don't actually like doing those on people as well. My opinion is this. First of all beards are beautiful, and I never judge any beards. People have goals. Times change, and certain beards are more in style than other beards. So as things change, I think people will have different ideas for what facial hair will work best for them. For many years I had just a goatee and it worked really great. And then for a while I had a very big beard, and then I had a medium beard, and then I took it off again, and then now I have this. I settled on this, but I needed to have some kind of symmetry on both sides. My hair does grow up to my cheekbones, so I need to take it off. And one of the things that I didn't want to do, and I've heard some people say that they wax the hair. I've seen that get done. I don't feel like waxing my hair. I don't want to wax anything on my face. I've seen some of the brothers pluck their hair out, and I've plucked hair out in the past, and it just, no matter how fast I do it, it's painful. So I am not a brother plucker by any stretch of the imagination. I'd rather just shave it. So what I did was, I had in my arsenal of beard trimming tools, I had this. You've seen these before. And I put this on my face, and you take the top part, you put it right on the edge of your sideburns, and this part here on the corner of your mouth. And still, for me, it was cutting out too much of my beard. Anything that kind of moves me towards chin strap, no, and I'm not hammering any chin strappers out there, but the thinner the beard for me, the less I like that style. So we can turn it around this way. And even when I did that, I didn't like that L-shaped thing for me, so that didn't work. So as far as this is concerned, and I've tried using this on guests that sit in the chill chair, I can't stand that thing. So what I did was I took a very large plate at home, a 14-inch dinner plate. I put it on a piece of cardboard, and I created an arc. So for me, this is what works for me. I did this right there, and I created that. It's not too much of an L, it doesn't cut into my cheek area, and it still leaves a nice critical mass and covers a lot of square centimeters. So this is the exact shape. This is the arc from a 14-inch dinner plate on a piece of cardboard. Real sophisticated, right? But it works well for me. And basically, I just put it on here like this, right at the top of your sideburn, right where the hair ends, and right to the corner of my mouth. And that's the line that you see right here. And then what I did was I took my favorite trimmers, and you've seen me use these before. It's the Andis Slimline Pro. It's a lithium-ion battery in there. It's great. And what I don't do is I don't literally just make that perfect line. I do kind of like, I just use the corner, and I do like a little sawtooth pattern while the template is on my face. So what I did was, let's just say that I'm doing it for the first time, and I did that, okay? I literally just kind of like sawtoothed it. So I didn't make this perfect line. If you see it close, it's not perfect. And that way it looks more natural, because my philosophy of beard trimming is when you put a line in somewhere, you got to keep maintaining that line. And the sharper a line is, the quicker that line grows out and screams, I need a haircut or I need a trim. So that's how I did my sides. And then, of course, you just reverse it and do the other side just like that. You can use a 10-inch plate. You can use a 12-inch plate. Obviously, every circular thing that you use is going to create a different arc. Whatever works for your face. This is what worked for my face. Now I want to show you how to actually trim it. So let's put on the glasses here because I want to keep most of my beard. And I just have a cordless clipper. And you have to have pretty steady hands to do this. I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you have steady hands or unless you go to somebody who has very steady hands. And what I did was turn it on, bring it to the closest setting, and I start up here, and I never attack the beard like this. I always go like this. If you bottom out like this, you lose a lot of hair. If you bottom out like this, nothing happens. So, and then I just go straight down, and literally I can hear it cutting. But I don't follow the shape of my face because I don't want a face-shaped beard. You heard me say that before. I just go straight down. I literally just drop it. Straight down. Come over an inch, straight down. And I can just barely hear it cutting. And I do that all the way around. That's what I do. As far as the line underneath is concerned, if you have a longer neck, you want to go 2 fingers above the Adam's apple if you want a short beard. If you're a stockier guy or like a weightlifter and your neck is shorter or appears shorter, or you have those real muscular trapezius muscles, then it would be 1 finger above the Adam's apple. So what I do is 2 fingers like that, and I go straight across. I don't follow up because I don't want to knock off all that wonderful hair in the back there, which is a very distinctly masculine component of a good-looking beard. And our beards are distinctly masculine, I like to say, and that's been a big topic for discussion on a lot of things that I've taught in the past couple years. You know, when it comes to the workplace and the world of work, women can do almost anything that a guy can do, and they can do it well, and many times do it better. But this is the one thing that's distinctly masculine, and that's what I love about the beard world and growing a beard, is you can't grow a beard. It's something that we can do, and it's exciting, and it's distinctly masculine. And rock whatever you have, whatever, you know, even if you're Kid Rock or Bob Seger or have a sparse beard, rock whatever you have, whatever the density, the coarseness is, whatever the color is, whatever your ethnicity is, a beard will look great on you. I don't care who you are. Always comb your beard down, 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 down. When it comes to this part, I always comb it back a little bit, and then let me back up so you can see here. I cut the line straight across, okay? 2 fingers above the Adam's apple. Now, when it comes to the chin area, like I said, what I'm not doing is snapping on a foreguard and going over my whole face, because I don't want a face-shaped beard. I wasn't born with a very strong jawline, as many guys are not. So what I do is I allow my beard to create the jaw that I don't have. So this hair is longer, it protrudes more from my face. Let me put the glasses back on because I want to keep the beard. So this is how I do my jawline, like this. Now I'm watching the monitor as I'm doing this, so let's hope I can do a good job here. And I go straight back to the line. And you're always combing constantly. Constantly. And then you just kind of come back a little bit and you create, watch. See? And now I have a perfectly groomed straight beard. A couple reminders. Always lubricate. Before you start, always just give your clippers a little shot. Did you hear that? They actually ran faster when the oil was sprayed on them. Watch. See that? It changed, didn't it? Always do that. The other thing you want to do is use the boar bristle brush. I have several different types. Always straight down, straight down, straight down. And be patient with your beard. It ain't going to happen overnight. Let's get real. As far as the mustache is concerned, some of you have seen my technique of how I trim the mustache. I didn't want a big one, so what I do is I take the trimmers like this and I come down like that and create the stache, because my mustache grows up into my nose. And I create this thinner stache. And then what I've done is I trim this. This is obviously not as long as this right here. Now, pardon me for looking into the monitor and not directly at you, but I want to be able to see what I'm doing here, okay? So I can hang on to this mustache. One of my favorite techniques is to smile and then use this sideways. So I'll go like this and smile. And you trim not only by what you see, but also by what you hear. You heard some of the whiskers being trimmed. This length is very uniform and consistent till it gets to the corner of the mouth, and then that little bit of hair is a little bit longer in the corners, and I just go like that. It's not long enough to handlebar yet. I just kind of Fu Manchu it like that. So there you go. That is how I groom a short beard. It works well for me. It looks good. I mean, today I'm in jeans and a mock turtleneck. It looks good if you're in a tux and black tie, or if you're in a suit, or if you're in a sport coat with an open collar. It's a great look. No matter what your hair color is, a short beard always looks good. It always gives you an edge. And when you're walking into a networking event, a business meeting, a happy hour, the guy who has the beard always turns the heads. Good luck with your beard, no matter what the length is. Thanks for watching.